Hey, my name's Callan Richards. I'm the founder of K2X. I'm sitting here with James Sutton from McGrath Estate Agents.
Thank you.
My brother, thank you for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me, big fella.
It's been raining outside. It's been difficult for us and for us to get set up, but we're here right now.
Yes.
So James, you've been using this for a while, but
yes,
take us back to the start when you actually started real estate.
Mate, I started real estate when I was 18. So my family used to own and operate a number of Ray White franchises across the Upper North Shore.
Okay.
I was actually a mechanic when I got out of school, but wasn't earning good money there and had an opportunity to join Ray White as a trainee. And I worked underneath Stephen Nell at the time, who was the CEO of Ray White.
Okay.
I did a year's traineeship there and then moved into a sales agent when I was about 19. Started in the Barara market, moved to Hornsby, moved to Wahroonga, moved to Turramurra, slowly over the years. I now work at McGrath in Linfield and work in the Mid North Shore.
Yeah, and how long have you been at McGrath now?
2 years. 2 years. 2 years in real estate for 13-ish.
13
Yeah.
years. Talk to us about those 2 years, when it started at McGrath, what happened?
I joined McGrath, my first day was, I think it was the first week of April in 2020, which as we know is about 3 or 4 weeks after the COVID pandemic started. It was a difficult time to join, but I guess what it allowed me to do was to focus and I guess tear down the business and rebuild it from the ground up, focus on the basics,
Sure.
Which included profiling, getting my name out there, being consistent with the simple tasks, which is where you guys came in.
So yeah, you used this as soon as you started, really.
Yeah, basically,
How did that impact your first year at McGrath?
I was recommended to use you guys by a couple of agents that I really looked up to. So when I joined McGrath, one of the things that drew me to the business was being able to talk to and learn from the likes of Tracy Dixon, Brent Courtney, John McManus, Pete Chauncey, all the agents that everybody wants to be like.
The heavy hitters.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
And I knew that a lot of them used you guys to assist them in that pipeline work and that data management. So, I wasn't going to overthink it and just decided that, like, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. So, yeah, so I got you guys involved, mate. And as you know, like, we saw success really early on for me. I think I had you doing initially database growth in the new area, and then that formed into database management and meeting booking. I think I've listed 2 properties off the back of that.
And we're doing database growth,
yeah.
You listed 2 properties. Talk to us, how long did it take for you? Because database growth is, about building a database over time, right? Using what we do is RP data.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to actually see a return on your investment from that?
3 months,
Yes.
3-4 months.
Great.
So, I think you grew the database by, I don't know, like 400 or 600.
Yes.
And you guys overnight increased my appraisals. You're booking me 4 to 6 appraisals a week through the database calls that you were doing, which just generated activity, and in what we do, activity breeds activity. So it initially gave me an ability to get out into the marketplace and meet people and talk about real estate and try to play the matchmaker to, they're looking to downsize to that suburb, and I might have done an appraisal 2 weeks ago that you guys had generated, and I could put it all together.
Excellent, fantastic. And like ROI spent, like what do you reckon you spent in that first year using it as to what you maybe got out of it at the end?
Well, fortunately, one of the listings you got me sold for a pretty big sum, which would be 10x what I've spent on you guys.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
So it's, for me, it has given me the confidence to continue to use you guys and keep pushing, because ultimately my time is best spent in front of people and trying to connect the dots, and you guys are really good at getting me into the doors.
And just give us a brief shot, where is your team, or what's happening this year? Because you've done some pretty awesome stuff, right? Like right now, like it feels like every time I look at your Instagram profile, your LinkedIn, there's a new member in your team. So what's happened?
Mate, so this year I decided that I just wanted to, as John McGrath says, go pro.
Yes.
I wanted to put 100% into it. So that involved growing, getting a bigger team. So I now have myself and a team of 3 others working with me. We're pushing, so mate, we're doing 30 appraisals a week in the team. We're listing, we're selling, we're just trying to take some market share off some of the other players in the area.
I love it, Yes, and now is the time to do that.
Yeah.
If someone, right, in your shoes, maybe a couple of years younger, maybe thinking about starting to use K2X in their career, what would you say to them?
I would say that it's absolutely worth the return on the investment. I know from experience, having only been through it recently, that the initial costs of $200, $400, $600, $800 a week can seem like a lot of money, but you have to remember that it is small fries when we're talking about listing a property and getting a 2% fee on a $5 million listing. And one signboard generates 2 more, and 2 generates another 4 more. And it all starts by connecting the dots at the very beginning, feeding the funnel, and allowing us to free up our time to go and close deals.
Fantastic, dude. Thank you so much for heading out this way.
My pleasure, mate.
I appreciate it, man.
My pleasure.
Thank you.